Well, if you want animals or natural, you get some
Everything's going insane. I seem to have lost your attention. It appears they sent the boats out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I'll take you to take a look at the boys. We are going to start cycling the show with a parade of the vessels that are used in our side of the action. This is Team D-Zone right here. So first up, we've got the land merchant vessel. This is Jervis Bay. While Jervis is principally a cargo ship, as you can see by the cannon fore and aft on her deck. She's getting to protect herself and furthermore her fellow sisters. Following on from Jervis Bay, we come to the RMS Asturias.
There's the mini jets taking off.
A stunning piece of scale modelling. There she is, complete in every detail. The RMS stands for Royal Naval Ship. And she was launched, she was the largest motor vehicle in the world, capable of transporting 1,000 passengers at a time. Like all the ships in our fleet, she's over 20 feet long. Originally constructed for us by the professional boat builders up in Whitby, and levelly maintained by the Peasholm Class crew. Following on from RMS Asturias, come to another piece of scale modelling here, stunning piece of scale modelling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ark Royal, who will be providing our air support this afternoon. As you can see from the helicopters, the planes on the flight deck. Actually, people to the planes. Following on from Ark Royal, this is the oldest ship in our fleet. This is HMS Exeter. And despite the fact that Exeter is the older vessel, she actually shipped with the larger cannon and used put to sea. She's got the 18 guns. This is the HMS Ajax here. She is a Leander class British cruiser. Remember, she got the 6-inch tank. Don't point your guns at the audience. Or me.
They were literally the best ones.
It's not the right. Yes, I was talking about your guns. No, you cannot shoot yours. You've been through this. Anyway, this is HMS Ajax, the Leander class cruiser. And these two vessels will always be remembered in the history of the Royal Navy for the absolutely pivotal role that they played in the Battle of the River Plate. is what our show is very, very loosely based on. Okay? Now, let's set the scene. Okay? I need you to use your imaginations. Right? Because the island behind me has been overtaken by the enemy and turned into a fortress from where they can attack our ship. It's the enemy. Have you been reading my script? What are you doing out here? You're supposed to be a super secret camouflage enemy warship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, she's out there, so let's introduce her. This is the Fragment, the capital ship of the enemy fleet. Powerfully armed, as you can see, with cannon ranging from the 4-inch anti-aircraft stuff all the way up to the giant ship killers that she has there on her deck. A true floating fortress, and that to terror of the 7 seas. Okay, you happy now? Well, don't hide. That's where you're supposed to be. So, sorry about that. While the fleet sails away around the island to get into position for the show, and the enemy's super secret camouflage ship goes back to being a super secret camouflage ship, we've reached everybody's favourite part of the show, the health and safety announcements. Oh yeah! Hello everybody, welcome down to Peasholm Park. Isn't it beautiful? That is correct. And that is all down to the hard work of the groundskeepers. Now you can do your little bit to keep it that way. Because if you've been to the cafe or the kiosk and grabbed yourself a coffee and ice cream, or a snack of some sort, or you used your Google and you brought a packed lunch with you, and you happen to have created a little bit of rubbish, if you have a look around, you'll see that we've got bins dotted all the way around the park, including at every single entrance and exit. So either pop your rubbish in your pocket and take it home, or pop it into one of the bins that are provided. Please don't just drop it on the floor or stick it in the bush. Okay? Now, I can tell that you are already hungry, so I don't need to demand you too much. The kids, okay? Secondly, for those of you who weren't here right at the beginning, this, my friends, is going to be a battle. And that means that during the battle, there are going to be some booms. Some bangs. Some explosions. Now, one thing to know, this is a council event. And we have literally minutes of high quality content. And almost every shot. However, if you have any small children with you, if you have any pets with you, if you have particularly, please, ladies and gentlemen, remember towards the end, especially, it is going to get very loud. Thanks guys. I'll tell you what, between you and me, we're going to get through this one. So that's the convoy. And as the convoy sails in, you'll see that the cargo ships are being defended by our oil and the destroyers, Exeter and Ajax. And as the British convoy sails on, the enemy aircraft have radioed down, and the enemy has sent out its warships. Now you see the warship Peasholm. The flanker gets in position and begins to attack the convoy. Let's have a cheer for the planes on everyone! And the British destroyers open up! She goes ahead to the guns and the shore places to help protect her from the British fleet. The enemy shore defences succeed in seeing off the Exeter and the Ajax, and the enemy warship escapes back to the safety of her own harbour. But she is burning now, ladies and gentlemen. She's in a bad way. And I don't think that's the last we're going to see of her. I think those enemy engineers might be able to fix her. But it seems like our side won the first round of the battle. Let's give them a cheer! Yeah. You lucky lot just got a short lesson in naval military tactics. You did. And it's that. The whole way that a naval convoy system works is that the supply ships, like the RMS Experience, the ones that are taking the fresh fruits, the ammo supplies, the material, everything that's needed up to the front, they are defended from attack by the air support that's provided by our wheel, and the gunpowder is be able to supply by HMS Ajax and Exeter. Now you all saw how that worked out. When the convoy came under attack, they were able to come together, work together, and get through the situation together. But the only way that that convoy system works is if they all do stay together in a nice, tight formation. Now, if you take a look back out to the right-hand side of the lake, you'll see that one of our ships, that one's called the British Pride, by the way, is a troop transport that's carrying fuel as well. She's fallen out of position. She must have some sort of engine or something. But while she's out there, all alone, she's not only in danger of any more flying warships, all those enemy aeroplanes, but quite possibly the greatest danger of them all, the enemy submarine. It's all right, don't panic, there's no submarine out today, we're fine. So, what we need to do is get hold of Alex. We've got the Germans and Ajax to come out of our first game. Alright? Well, you can see a submarine. Where? I only bought these last week. Hang on. I can't see a submarine. What? You can see a submarine. Yeah. can't see Bridlington from there, it's that way. Oh!
There is a submarine
It was behind me! That was a surprise, wasn't it, grannies and grandpas? Well, when the enemy's being super sneaky, we like to give him a big boom. Ready? Come on, 1, 2, 3. The British bride's too far away, she can't hear us. Right, I've got a radio back here. I'll try and get hold of somebody from the fleet or get somebody to come back and protect the British bride. Oh. The radio's got stuck on the wrong channel. We're picking up the submarine. The submarine commander has spotted the British flag. And he's ordered a torpedo attack. March up vessel spotted. Bearing 040. Range 1800. Locked on. Load the torpedo. Fire 1. Fire 2. Can you see those torpedoes? Can't you see the torpedoes? Go up in the water. Look. Told you. You're not sure what Spectator's name. As the torpedoes strike home with devastating effect, the submarine commander decides to finish off the British bride with his deck gun. Give him a boom! Come on, 1, 2, 3! The British flag is on fire! She's been scorched! That's something no kids are shifting men, not some cat video you just saw on TikTok! Go on, show it again! I see you singing and cheering, you're in exactly the same place. The British flags captain tries one last time to radio out for help. Mayday! Mayday! And this time, the RAF responds. Let's include the RAF, come on! Going down to protect the British flag! There we go! As the submarine is lit up, she's guided into position as Jerry's Bay returns on the left-hand side of the lake to support her convoy sister. Let's have a tune for Jervis, come on! Jervis gets into range and begins to attack. The submarine is taking a direct hit. The submarine is out of action. Let's have a cheer, come on! Jervis Bay's captain now changes tack and orders his men to go on to a rescue mission, combing the waters between the two stricken vessels, searching for any survivors that they can find. Not just the survivors from the British craft, but also any survivors they can rescue from the enemy submarine as well. But while Jervis is out there on her mission of mercy, she's yet to notice that the enemy has repaired its warship. Can you see the repaired warship, Peasholm? Let's give that warship a big boom. Come on, 1, 2, 3. The warship Rather back of that building technology. As our player roll plays them down, here comes HMS Ajax in Exeter, returning on the right-hand side of the lake to support the convoy. Let's have a cheer, come on! Ajax in Exeter turn to get themselves into range of the enemy warship. And once they do, they open up and begin to fire upon the Franklin. The Franklin is batting. The Franklin's ammunition supply has been hit. The Franklin's guns fall silent. She's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. The Franklin has been defeated. With the enemy's seaborne defences now overrun, the British fleet has sent new orders by headquarters. They are to carry out a coordinated attack on the heavily fortified enemy installation on the island of Naval. The British cruisers will carry out a rocket attack as the RAF send in wave after wave of bombers. As the British fleet approaches the island, the enemy lookouts send word down to the shore defences, and the enemy gunners prepare to defend the island. As the first of the RAF bombers dives in, the attack on the island is on. Give them a cheer, guys, come on! Ajax in Exeter begin their rocket attack. Ladies and gentlemen, the defences have been overwhelmed. Let's have a cheer. The enemy trust is hosting over the island. There she goes now. And apart from one or two pockets of isolated resistance, the enemy defences have been completely overwhelmed, and the British fleet can now sail to their new anchorage. But before they do, let's have another final parade of our victorious ships who won today's battle. Let's give them a cheer! Well, you got to be there, don't you? I'll tell you what, let's have you on the secret. Here's Uncap of the world's smallest island navy. Get in, guys! This takes an awful lot to put together. We have all the fun and the joy of live theatre, except we like to do it floating on water and using explosives. So guys, please put your hands together. For those working behind the scenes, we've got Max, Sol, Charlie and Joe. Give them a cheer. Okay, the forward command is Jack and Peasholm cheer. And here are our captains today, ladies and gentlemen. We have got Ryan, Oliver, Owen, Dylan and Jack. Give them a cheer, come on. means whatsoever. And the four gentlemen over there on the island, you make sure everything goes boom and bang at an appropriate time, regardless how much of the script I either forget or make up. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a cheer. Out here in the red boat, we've got Bobby Brother! Over there on the island, give us a wave. Come on, Noah! And speaking off for another special mission, we've got Stephen over the John, give us a wave! We run the show down here on a Monday, a Thursday and a Saturday, and then on a Sunday afternoon, the very best in brass bands, they right here on the stage, just for you guys to down here and enjoy. What we're going to show up to for the rest of the afternoon, don't forget to have fun. You would like to take out one of our dropping boats. As soon as the boats have got the street board up, they will be back over our boat up with the anchor. Everyone is the wise way. You need your tickets on the Naval. Thank you, perhaps, Mr. Million.